Okay, I'll play through the tutorials.
Lesson clear.
Okay, when I get actionable, I will explain what the meters are. Okay, here are the tutorials. I will explain what everything is. So, you can see my mouse cursor right now. This bar, these bars, these are the health bars. Naturally, you get hit, things go down. That's how you tell when you're about to lose. This is barrier. It's when you block like this. More will be elaborated on later. This thing at the bottom is your that's your meter gauge. This is a horrible way of demonstrating it, but you can see that. That's how you do special moves like that. If you look in the bottom corner, it was over 50 and now it's 16. This main thing is how long is left in the round, and these are your guard parameters. I will explain more later. This is telling you to walk forward. You gotta start somewhere.
3, 2, 1, action.
Now this one's going to be walking backwards. You hold back.
3, 2, 1, action.
That's crouching, you hold down. These controls should be kind of
3,
self-explanatory.
2, 1, action.
Like jumping, you press. Oh wait, this is dashing. So dashing is actually direction dependent. So now that I'm facing him, I have to press the button that's going towards him. Yeah, when you're on the other side, every button here switches. So, like, what I press to do this, I have to press the exact opposite on this side to do. If this is back dashing, you press dash, but instead of forward, it's back.
3, 2, 1, action.
Now this is jumping, you press up.
3, 2,
Now this one's going to be double jumping. You press up, and then you press up again in the air. It's useful if your opponent isn't expecting it.
2, 1, action.
Like, say I was trying to do a move like that. If I double jumped, he might try and attack me, but he won't expect it. Now this is a super jump. You press down, and then you press jump.
3, 2, 1, action.
These are air dashes. You just dash in the air. They function the same as dashes otherwise.
Clear. 3, 2, 1, action.
And this is telling you how to attack. Naturally, for A, you just press the A button. B, you just press B. C, you just press C. D, you just press G. It's just telling you your attack buttons. If you configured them how I told you earlier, this shouldn't really be too confusing.
Action. 3, 2, 1, action.
Yeah. Generally, A is going to be fast and short, B is going to be a bit longer and have a decent range, and C is going to be your longer but fast moves. This, of course, is character dependent. And your drive's always going to be different depending on what character you're playing.
3, 2, 1, action.
And this is like, oh, combo. No, it isn't. It's just telling you to press it again. I don't know why I said that.
Action.
This is a command normal. Normal B looks like this, but this is the move they want you to do. If you press forward and B, you get forward B. That move is an overhead, but we'll tell what that is later. Normal B, we have crouching B. That's a low, by the way. Once again, more will be elaborated on highs and lows later.
3, 2, 1, action.
Like that. That is forward A. That jump there was me, by the way.
3,
Forward A is what's known as an anti-air, but that'll also be covered later. And that's just your standing D again.
3, 2, 1.
I think I was trying to tell you could cancel that bit. It's like, if, well, apparently not. Yeah. And this is, that's 2D. That's also low, but it looks like an overhead, so you can use it to confuse your friends. And this is telling you that different moves look different in the air, and like jumping D is also different.
Excellent. 3, 2, 1. Action.
And once again, forward D is also command normal.
3, 2, 1. Action.
And this is teaching you revolver action. So A, B, C, and D all take a while to do individually, but if you press them in ascending order, that'll happen. They cancel into each other. Usually, it only works from high to low, unless you're talking about command moves like B, C, forward A works. Same to C with forward C.
Excellent. 3, 2, 1. Action.
Now this is telling you how to throw. Basically, if you press the B and C button at the same time, you'll get a throw. If it hits, congratulations.
Excellent.
Your opponent,
投げには
yeah.
3,
Your opponent got
2,
thrown.
1.
Anyways, you cannot block a throw. You cannot block a throw. Also, throws can be purple. You cannot. A purple throw is easier to escape from. By that, I mean, throws can be escaped by pressing throw at the same time as your opponent. This is just teaching you how to taunt. You don't need to have the ability to taunt. In fact, I prefer to keep my buttons where I can press the function 1 and 2 buttons, but that doesn't really matter much.
3, 2, 1. Action.
And this is teaching you how to block. If you hold back when your opponent attacks,
Excellent.
you'll block it.
次はしゃがみガードね。3, 2, 1. Action.
And if you hold down and back, that'll block against low attacks. Standing while blocking blocks against highs, crouching while blocking blocks against lows, and pretty much any block will work for some types of blocks. Apologies if she was talking over me. And this is telling you that you can, like, if you try and block, it's like you can block that standing, but if the spacing will work, crouching blocking won't work there, but you can jump, you can block when jumping basically. Any direction in the air, if you hold back, you'll block. So some attacks are air unblockable. You can't block them in the air.
Excellent.
Don't know what that was explaining.
3, 2, 1. Action.
But this is jump canceling, so like this move, see how I can jump almost after it, but this one I can't, and it takes a while. Yeah, then there's jump cancelable moves let you jump after them.
3, 2, 1.
You can usually just hold forward after it though. And there's dash canceling moves. Basically, you do a dash after the move. Note that only some moves can be dash and
3,
jump
2,
cancelled.
1. Action.
Now this is telling you about the special moves. So, if it was down, back, and back, your character should do a little shimmy like this. And I press A, I get Hell's Fang. That is one of his command moves.
3, 2, one, action.
And see, Hell's Fang has a follow-up. If I press the same input but with D afterwards, I get a follow-up.
3, 2, 1, action.
And I will say that there's a move hierarchy. See, normal moves can normal moves, which are like your A, B's, C's, crouching A's, crouching B's. Those all can be cancelled into special moves, not special moves, but command normals. See that? Now after standing A, let me go into forward B, and after standing C, let me go into 6C. I mean, it gets blocked, that's not the important part. But then I can also go into special moves. See, moves share this hierarchy of normal moves are the lowest on the priority list, then command normals, and then special moves. And then distortion drives, but we'll go over that later. So I can cancel a normal into a special into a... No, I cancel... Sorry. I can cancel a normal into a command move into a special, and a normal into a special. But I can't do it the other way. I can't go from a special to a command move. And I can't go from a normal into I can't go from a command move into a normal, and I can't go into a special into a normal. It only works in a hierarchy. I mean, forward hierarchy, so yeah. You can see I can cancel 5A into... I cancel standing A into forward B, and then into Hell's Fang in its follow-up. But I can't do it in a different order. And this is telling you how to do a Dragon Punch motion. See, certain characters have moves called DPs. So, a lot of the time they'll be invincible. So like, if they're trying to attack you and it hits, it'll go through them. Now, Ragna has two versions. The version I'm doing is the D button version. This one has no invincibility, but it does more damage. And it's done by pressing forward, down, down, forward, and then the button, so... Of course, you need to practice these inputs on your own time. But once you get them down, it'll be second nature. And his C version is a lot worse in terms of damage and combos. But it's good if you're being pressured.
3, 2, 1, action.
Now, for context, pressure is when they keep like doing moves like this to make you block. This is just displaying how things can be cancelled. Standing C will go into Hell's Fang.
3, 2, 1, action.
Like how standing B, standing C can go into Hell's Fang.
Lesson clear. Excellent. 3, 2, 1, action.
If this is teaching about supers, I showed one earlier. With Blood Cane is one. And from Blood Cane, you can do Devoured by Darkness, but that's partially irrelevant. Now, the meter down there, that is very important, because you need 15 meter to execute a super. And Ragna's best one, in my opinion, is the one that they're telling you to do here. If I press forward, down, down, back, forward, and then my drive button, I'll do Carnage Scissors. You know you do it right. You know you'll know you've done it right. And your character does a little shimmy like this. And then you press the desired button, and then the super comes out. Some supers have multiple versions, others only have one.
3, 2, 1, action.
And now that I have 50 meter, I can show off that standing moves will go into command moves. No, normal moves go into command moves. Command moves go into special moves. And special moves, well, depending on the special move, can go into a super. So like, it's like the move where I grab him on the ground, that's considered a special. Well, it really depends on what special you use though. A lot of characters have specials that don't combo into anything. Like Ragna, he's a bit lacking. But this is the command list. It's the one that has a square and then a funny line. Yeah, you'll get used to navigating the UI. These are all of his moves. And you can see them. Of course, this isn't a Ragna tutorial, it's a character-wide tutorial. But yeah, some moves do allow you to combo after them. Like, if I could do it. Oops. And it's really specific about how it'll let you do it. But like, if I can hit this, yeah, like, see how he bounces? That makes hitting cartridge scissors afterwards possible. It really depends on where you hit it. So after this, I can do this. Man, I suck at this game. After this, I can do this. Well, I was right. And after the third divider, I can do this, and it goes into carnage scissors. Well, that was more of a combo than it, but this entire bit should be cut. Please just cut this bit. So, special moves can be special. So normals cancel. Okay, actually cut here. This is saying that normals and some moves can cancel into that, a distortion drive. Those are the name of supers, by the way.
3, 2, 1, action!
Well, this is teaching about Roman cancels. So after Hell's Fang, notice how it takes me a while before I can press buttons again? Well, if I press all of the buttons, notice how I can do things immediately after? Of course, this requires 50 meter. Like, if you see, I go from 50 meter to no meter. But this can allow for stuff that normally isn't possible. So, going from Hell's Fang into B, C, then Hell's Fang, and follow up.
3, 2, 1, action!
Now this is saying that if these moves miss or get blocked, notice how long it takes me to get back to the ground versus how long it takes for him to go back to a normal pose. In that moment, he'll be able to hit you. So you can rapid cancel to make things safer to do. Rapid canceling is one of the strongest mechanics in the game, and I highly recommend you learn it, given how easy it is. Now this is counter assault. If you're blocking, just press forward and grab. Just press forward and then the A button and B button, and you'll get them off of you. But that once again costs 50 meter.
3, 2, 1, action!
Now this is telling you how to tech. Basically, mash buttons in the air and hold forward and back, and then you'll get out of a combo if they happen to miss. Now, If you mash it, on the ground we'll do what's known as an emergency wake up, emergency recovery. But basically, it's the normal way to get up when you're on the ground or about to hit the ground. Now, this is telling you about forward teching. Basically, you roll through them. You'll face through you'll face through your opponent, and on top of that, I don't know, you're up now.
3, 2, 1.
Though it doesn't have a lot of invulnerability, but it is useful in the corner. Now, there's backwards rolling, or backwards teching. It puts you a fair distance away, but it really just depends on like your character's game plan and stuff. Maybe you want to be close, but being far away will mean that them pressuring you will be harder. Once again, pressure is when they're forcing you to block.
3, 2, 1. Action.
And that's just telling you about neutral teching or emergency teching. That's what I called it.
3,
And then
2, 1. Action.
there's quick recovery, which is done by pressing down. You get up. It's the fastest one, but it takes a while. No, it takes a while. It's fast, but it has no invincibility. And this is barrier. You hold A and B plus back at the same time, and there's a lot of benefits. Now that was instant blocking. If you block when your opponent blocks, then that happens.
3, 2, 1. Action.
Now this is instant barrier blocking. It's where you it's like an instant block, but you just do it with barrier instead of normal blocking.
3, 2, 1.
So like, notice how when I do this, I go into barrier. That's how it's done. And this is telling you how to tech a throw. If you throw at the same time as your opponent, you will get out of it, or tech it. Tech is just usually a catch-all term for like getting out of something. And purple throws are easier to tech.
3, 2, 1. Action.
And now this is something about guard primers. These little bullet-shaped icons at the top are guard primers. And certain moves, when done, deplete a guard primer. He was at full, like me, but now he's at 4. That version doesn't do it. This one does. Now he's at 3. Now he's at 2. Now he's at 1. And notice, when you break the last guard primer, they can't block anymore. Of course, if you use barrier guard, then you will not break your guard primer. Or your guard primer will be broken.
3, 2, 1. Action.
Anyways, this is about bursting. If you press all 4 buttons at once, you will get a burst. Note that you only get 2 of those.
3, 2, 1.
One of them, you get the second one when you lose a round, but the first one happens when you, yeah, you have one by default, and you get another when you lose the round. So use them wisely. They can be used as a get off me tool or in combos, but that's more advanced.
Lesson clear. 3, 2, 1. Action.
Now this is telling you about counter hits. If you press a move, when your opponent does a move, it'll counter. So like this. Notice how after this I can do it right. Notice how I can do that, but I didn't need to rapid cancel. It's because I countered them.
3, 2, 1. Action.
Now this is about fatal counters. So certain moves cause a fatal counter. That's a normal counter, but certain moves like this are fatals. Usually it's because of how long they are, but some moves just fail a counter for no reason. Fatal counters have a lot more going for them than normal counters. In fact, they can even cause very funny things like this to be possible. If I can do it. Yeah, listen, this is not optimal. I don't recommend you learn it. Don't learn how to do this dumb loop. Mostly because of its difficulty, it's not really a necessary thing to learn. Also, it's very spacing dependent. Then again, it's just me partially having a skill issue, but I don't play Ragna, so... Yeah, I don't recommend you learn this one. Yeah, that's just what it's supposed to look like. But I guess I need to do it anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this one is... Yeah, I'm just gonna skip this one, I'm gonna be honest. That's kind of stupid. Basically, yeah, fail counters exist. And they're better than normal ones.
3, 2, 1, action!
Anyways. This one is about something. I don't know. 1 second. I guess it's about teching. Yeah, no clue what that was about, I'm gonna be honest. And this is where the fun begins. Astrals. So when you're at about 50, when your opponent's about less than 35% health, you're about to win, and you're at full heat, you'll gain the ability to Astral. You can tell you can Astral because your character portrait will be flashing. Then you just have to do your character specific input. Like for Ragna, it's down, down, back, back, down, back, down, down, forward, forward, then C. But for Bang, it's this. It's that's two half circle backs. In easier terminology, it's a half circle back to, that's a quarter circle back to full circle forward. And then you get this cool looking move. This will end the round, by the way. And now the more advanced stuff, because we have to do that.
3, 2, 1, action!
So, this one is, let's see. I don't know what this one's trying to tell you, but I guess that doesn't matter much.
3, 2, 1, action!
So this one's about anti-airing. Certain moves like Ragna's 6A, or forward A. Yeah, they can't be hit by head attacks, so they're good to use against people. Not all characters have anti-airs, or at least reliable ones. Some characters have moves, like Hazma's down C button, that aren't really invincible, but they're still good as anti-airs, so it's character specific. And this one's about jump-ins. Also partially about mix. You can use a move in the air, and then once you land, you can do a grounded move. That one was a jumping move into an overhead. Yeah, mix-up is just when you use a high or a low move to confuse your opponent. So I could do that, or I could do that. And this is about using specific moves to get out of things. So like here, if I block that, I can punish it with a dragon punch because they left a gap.
Lesson clear. 3, 2, 1. Action.
Now, this is just saying that you can cancel certain moves into supers. I was wrong, please cut that bit. So this one's saying that you can cancel throws into some supers. It's like Ragna's throw can cancel into Carnage Scissors. By the way, if you ever play this game online, you will see Carnage Scissors a lot, especially against me. And that's all the tutorials.